Welcome to Elite Options. Today we're here with some of our former students and we're going to have them tell you what they got out of this course. We have Queen with us and Michael, and we're going to ask them a few questions. And the first question is, with all the trading courses out there on the market, what prompted you to take the Elite Options class?
I started studying it and found out that it's something that really works. Now what you don't know is I owned my own business for 20 years. And unfortunately, after selling it, the person I sold it to bankrupted it. So I've been looking ever since to find a business opportunity that really pays off. Something that's not an MLM, something that you don't have to kill yourself with, something that is manageable in terms of time and intelligence. And the Hopes came up with a marvelous program. And through study and application, I've done extremely well with it. It's one of those few things that you can put your time and money into that really pays off. And it doesn't require being a genius or a workaholic or a lot of other crazy things that go on in this world. So I love it.
Right. And what was your trading experience before you took
I had no trading experience other than from time to time I would dabble and buy stocks in the market when I thought there was an opportunity. I'd never had exposure to options trading at all.
Oh, okay, great. And Queen, how about yourself?
Well, actually, very, very little, because I had some experience, but it was very unsuccessful, and I lost money.
How long was the intensive training?
It was about 1 year, and with that, I basically practiced in a virtual trading account, and then I decided to do some trades on my own, and basically was successful with that.
I was in it for about 6 months, and it was one-on-one, very personalized, very special, and occasionally we had a group session, which was very helpful because it's good to have other minds involved, but primarily it was one-on-one. And after about 6 months and doing some virtual trading, I decided to start working with my own money, and it was very good, very good.
Okay, and so tell me, what kind of support did you get in that 6-month period? I mean, if you were to call them, did you get voice prompted? Did they pick up the phone? Tell us about your overall experience.
My experience was superb because, first of all, we had pre-scheduled meetings. One-on-one is what I'm talking about. And then, of course, when I needed extra time, yeah, picking up the phone and calling was always available. And we also had some group meetings that where we got together and were able to discuss things as a group. And ultimately we had a couple of boot camps where we brought specialists in from Chicago and other places to add the information about how the market works and things like that. So it was absolutely amazing because we got probably the best insider information in terms, not in terms of trading, but in terms of how to trade and how it works, how the system works. So it was really good. It was really good.
Oh, that's great. And Queen, how about yourself?
Actually, it's been almost 24 hours support. It's any questions that you have or think about, you can always pick up the phone and they're always available. And I also like the individualized support that I receive, hands-on support, because trading is something that you just can't read a book and then expect to just go to the computer and trade. You need assistance with that, and this is the support that we receive.
Okay. All right, so a couple more questions. How successful has your overall trading been, without telling us, you know, dollar amount, what you've done, what's been your...
Actually, it's been very successful. My goal with trading was I had some bills that I really wanted to pay off at first, and that was the first goal that I had. And basically, I'm doing that with great reward. And at first, I felt that I needed more knowledge, but now it's gotten to the point where I'm just very successful and very happy with the results that I'm seeing.
Great. Michael, how about your experience?
I'll piggyback on what Queen was saying about the fact that part of the training that I think is really good is the fact that you can do a virtual, meaning you set up an account where there isn't money, but there's not real money is what I'm saying, and you can trade with that account just as though you were actually putting money in, and that gives you the time to really learn how to do things and before you actually step in and put your money on the line. And so when I finally got in and put my money on the line, I was very successful, and it's been very rewarding. And again, the thing is, there's not many places, not many things you can do where you can sit at the computer and make money, and you're not beholden to somebody. I mean, you don't have an upline, a downline, you don't have a corporation you're reporting to. It's just you, the computer, and the tools that you've got to go ahead and do what you do, and it's awesome. It really is. It's a wonderful thing because it's free. The other thing, and I think one of the things we talked about, is it's portable. If I travel somewhere, and I love to travel, I can take my laptop, plug it in, and do the same thing. I didn't used to be able to do that with my business, which had hardcore assets, and I had to stick with where the assets were. With this thing, you can carry it with you anywhere in the world and make money anywhere in the world. So it's a really marvelous tool.
So I could be on the beach trading, correct?
I've been on the beach trading, sir.
And we all would like to do that. Okay, and the final question, Queen, if someone is on the fence and they're watching this video and trying to decide if they should take this course or not, what would you tell them?
They need to get up and sign up for the course, because if they really want to be successful with trading, this is the course to take. It's more than just trading, because the market is controlled by greed and fear. They also teach you discipline and how to manage your money. You never stop virtual trading, because you should always practice trade and carry that over into trading. So I think that it's been very successful, and it's important that if a person really want to know how to learn to trade, they really need to come to the Elite Option Trading Program, which is individualized. It encompasses all the learning modalities. You have hands-on support, and it's really great.
Thank you. And Michael?
We missed a question there that I think is very important. The single biggest thing that brought me into this was learning the system that Carol and Michael Hope created. And if you know their story and what they went through, you come to understand that this is a very thorough, well thought out system that doesn't exist anywhere else. They took their time over several years to develop this system, and it takes an individual like me or you or anybody some time to learn the system. And it is not a system that requires great brain power, but as Queen was mentioning, it requires discipline and learning what you're doing. And the system is just superb. The other thing is the personalities involved. Carol and Michael Hope are people who really understand what they're doing. And to me, this is so vital, because a lot of people who are in the market really don't have a clue as to what's really going on. And Michael Hope is one of the most brilliant people I've ever met when it comes to analyzing options and looking at them in the right way, and seeing the downfall as well as the opportunity, and putting it into perspective so that you can go forward and make money in the market. So if somebody's listening into this program, I'm just saying, once in a great while you find something that really works, because the people know how to work it. And they're solid people, they are people of integrity, and they're here to not only build their own business, but to help other people do the same. And I've stuck it out for a number of years because I know their hearts and I know their brains, and they're really excellent. And I would advise anybody to jump in right now. We're going to be coming into a marvelous new market in this next year as we come out of this recession. And I can just tell you, I used to tell people I can print money. It was that easy, because the system they created empowered me to be able to do what I had to do to make money. So I would just say this is a marvelous time and a marvelous opportunity, and there aren't too many hopes running around.
Fantastic.
Elite Options is a special place to be. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining us out there with Elite Options. Stay tuned. We will have other great ideas on how to trade in the future. Please visit our website at eliteoptionstrading.com for further information.